they get through to you with like a blog, or was it just the reputation of Mongo at the time and open source communities, something else?
I think it was. So I wrote a data store for our prior company, an object-based data store, and I didn't really like SQL. I thought there was too much of a translational kind of mismatch between the domain of the application and that which SQL natively makes expressible. And so with SQL, obviously, you have to collapse down into a relatively restricted set of primitive forms. Whereas in your application, you might have a concept of, I don't know, let's say in the case of Stripe, of money that doesn't like exactly comport with how the particular SQL database you're using happens to represent money, or whatever the case might be. And so I just had this principled objection to SQL. I'm not endorsing this or saying it was good, but as this interview shows, I suppose, I had all sorts of strange notions about technology. And with Stripe, we wanted to be more mainstream than and a little bit more, a little bit less heterodox in our technology choices than our prior company. And so instead of using Smalltalk, okay, we weren't going to go to Java, but we went to Ruby, which at least on a relative basis seemed more mainstream. And similarly, rather than write our own object database, we went relatively more mainstream and used Mongo, which still gave a lot of flexibility by virtue of being a kind of object data store. So that was fine. Everything I've said might disqualify me from ever making technology choices for another company, but